Ask a chatbot to check your email, book the meeting, and update the spreadsheet, and it does something useless. It tells you how you could do all that yourself. It can talk about the work, but it can't reach out and touch anything. Now give that same model the ability to actually act, and suddenly it's sending the email and moving the numbers on its own. That single leap from talking to doing has a name: tool use. And the reason it's exploding right now is a standard you're about to keep hearing about: MCP. This is under the hood, advanced AI, explained so it actually clicks. Start with the basic move. On its own, a language model can only produce one thing: text. That's it. Tool use is what turns that text into action. And the way it works is cleverer and safer than most people assume. The model does not reach into your systems and run things itself. Instead, when it wants to act, it writes a precise, structured request. Call, send email with this recipient and this subject, and hands it over. Then your code on your side actually runs that command and passes the result back to the model. The model is the manager who can't touch the machines. It writes exact work orders, and something else carries them out and reports back. That request-run report cycle, over and over, is how an AI books your meeting or queries your database. But this created a mess. Every tool had to be custom wired to every AI. Your email connector for one assistant didn't work with another. 10 apps times 5 AIs was 50 separate integrations. Everyone rebuilding the same plumbing over and over. It was the tangle of chargers in your drawer, one proprietary plug for every device. That is the exact problem MCP solves. MCP, the Model Context Protocol, is a universal plug for AI. Build one MCP connector for your app, and any AI that speaks MCP can use it. You don't wire your tool to 100 different assistants. You wire it to MCP once, and the whole ecosystem can plug in. It really is the USB-C of AI. Before USB-C, every phone and gadget had its own cable. Then one port replaced them all. MCP is that one port for AI, a shared shape for how an assistant connects to a tool, a file, or a database. The AI is the plug. Your app runs a small MCP server that says, "Here's what I can do," and they just fit. And here's the part that makes this more than a nice idea. It actually became the standard across fierce competitors. Anthropic built MCP and released it openly at the end of 2024. Then, instead of it being one company's thing, everyone adopted it. OpenAI wired it into its tools. Google's Gemini added support. Microsoft and GitHub joined in and baked it into Windows. And then, at the end of 2025, Anthropic handed the protocol over to the Linux Foundation. So no single company owns it, with Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, and Amazon all backing it. By 2026, every major AI vendor speaks MCP, and its connector kits are downloaded tens of millions of times a month. A universal standard that rivals agreed to share, that almost never happens. So what does a plug like this actually connect to? 3 kinds of things. Tools. Actions the AI can take, like send a message or create a ticket. Data. Your files, your documents, a database it can read. And whole apps. Your Slack, your GitHub, your Google Drive. Each one runs a little MCP server. Your assistant is the client. And suddenly one AI can reach across all of them without a single custom integration. You're already standing at the edge of this. Claude connects to apps through MCP connectors. ChatGPT has its own connectors and actions. Microsoft Copilot plugs into your work systems. The coding assistant in your editor reaches out to run commands and read files. Underneath the different brand names, more and more of them are speaking the same protocol, which means the tool you connect once starts working everywhere. So 3 things to take with you. 1. Tool use is the leap from chatbot to assistant. The model doesn't run anything itself, it writes a precise work order. Your code does the work, and the result comes back. Text becomes action. 2. MCP is USB-C for AI. Instead of wiring every tool to every model, you build one connector, and any AI that speaks the protocol can plug in. And 3. It's not one company's trick anymore. It's a shared, vendor-neutral standard that the whole industry agreed to stand on. That's the quiet plumbing of the entire agent era. An AI that can only talk is a very smart dead end. The moment it can plug into your tools, it stops describing the work and starts doing it. This was AI actually.